Alright guys, it is bright and early Saturday morning here in Sandy, Utah, just outside of Salt Lake for the regional. We just got to the venue and I am walking across the street to get some breakfast. Can't play on an empty stomach. So once we eat, we're going to go ahead and head on in. We're going to register. Well, we already pre-registered, so we're just going to check in. And yeah, hopefully we can do well at this one, guys. I am playing pure Snake Eye, so yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Alright guys, we just pre-regged and we have our entry packs, so we are going to go ahead and open those on camera for you. Usually I have somebody helping me out. This time I don't, so it might be a little choppy, but let's go ahead and open them. Alright, so we have 5 packs of Phantom Nightmare. Let's see if we can get something good. Alright, just a Goblin Biker out of pack number 1. A Keef the Goatee out of pack number 2. Hopefully we don't get the all super special. Always feels nice to get at least an ultra or higher out of your entry packs. We got the Aroma Lilith. 2 more packs. I'm really hoping for something like a Poplar or a Princess, even though I don't really need another one. It's just a really good chase card. Emissary from the House of Wax. And let's see if we can get some last pack magic. We have a Goblin Biker Doug Charger. So we did get an Ultra. Unfortunately, not the best of cards, but yeah, we got our entry packs and we are ready to start playing. Alright guys, just finished round 1, horrible lighting, because we're outside. Just finished round 1, and I was against the same person I played round 1 of the last Utah Regional. You guys didn't get a vlog for that one, but he was playing Heroes, and last time he clapped me. So this time I was a little worried because I didn't really prepare for Rogue. I prepared going into a very strong Fire format, but we lost game 1. He full comboed, he ended on Dark Law and DPE, and I just couldn't play through it. Game 2, we full comboed him, flipped anti-spell and draw phase. So we win game 2, and then game 3 he goes first. He bricks, but still sets up the full board because he hard opened the favorite contact. So he has the Dark Law, the DPE. I tried to stop him. I opened like an imperm, but he cross-outed the imperm. Thankfully, we drew a second imperm for turn, turned off the DPE, baited the effect of Dark Law to rip one out of hand, which let me normal summon Snake Eye Ash and go for Kurikara. And it was just game. So yeah, we won round 1. We will see you guys after round 2. We are doing this quick without our microphone attached. We are using the camera's onboard mic, so I apologize if this sounds like trash. We pretty much went into time. It was me and my friend Dawson, the one and only who was in the backseat of my car for the 7-hour car ride last night. So we were playing pure Snake Eye versus Kashtira, and he wins the dice roll. He goes first. Unfortunately, I'm just not able to beat his board. So we go first game 2. I end up winning that game pretty easily, and then game 3 takes the remainder of the time. Was a really good game, so I can't be upset about it. I'm a little bit upset about how it ended because it did end in a luck sack. We both had nothing on board because I went for the Zealantis OTK route. He nibbed me on my attempt to leave main phase. He had no cards in hand, and he top decked the Birth. So that just was able to win him the game right then and there. I was only at 5,000 life points. Yeah, so round 3 should be starting any minute. We got a lunch break after. I will see you guys after round 3. Super important that we need to talk about because you almost never got another video from me again. And that's because I almost had my full pure Snake Eye deck, totaling roughly around $3,000 with all the high rarity staples and everything, probably more than that, disappear. I thought it was gone. Nobody had turned it in. But huge, absolute huge shout out to the Utah community. If I had left my deck on the table in Vegas or anywhere else that I've ever been, it would have been gone. It was still sitting on the table. So we got our deck back. Every single card was still in it. Main, extra side, everything. So massive shout, like I'm almost crying right now, guys. Massive shout out to the Utah player base for just leaving my deck alone. But onto a cheerier aspect, we did win our round 3. We didn't deserve to win our round 3. We played very poorly because we were tilted from our previous game against our friend Dawson. And yeah, we pretty much almost threw. He trolled me. I had a call by in my hand and I didn't use it. He activated Ray Effect in battle phase. I had the call by set. I didn't use it. But sometimes you're just better than your opponent, and even though I played like complete shit, I was able to get the game 2-0. We now have a lunch break, so there's about 40 more minutes until the next round starts. I will see you guys after round 4. We just finished round 4, and we were against Bestial Runic. Unfortunately, it was not a great version of Bestial Runic. My opponent did not have Quests in his deck, which is, if you know how Bestial Runic plays, a massive part of the deck. So it was a relatively quick 2-0. We are X1 moving into the 5th round. We have 4 more rounds to go. It is 8 rounds today, so we are trying to take it home. We will see what happens in the next round. See you after round 5. It is the end of round 6, and you missed a round 5 update because we ended up going into time with a time extension due to a appeal, word I was looking for. So we are X1-1 right now, which means we drew our round 5. We were against Tearlaments, and unfortunately, we only really got to play 2 games. I won game 1. We went to game 2 with like 8 minutes on the clock. I scooped it up to go to game 3, and unfortunately, neither of us were able to do damage, both winning 1 game. We got a draw. Then round 6, I was against Wanderies. You guys know I love that deck. And unfortunately, he got a game 1 loss. We were the deck check selected for that round, and some of his cards were able to be picked out of his deck, so he was forced to resleeve with the game loss. I don't think it was intentional. It was the talent, or the thrust and the evenly, so maybe it was, but my opponent really didn't seem like the kind of guy to do that sort of thing. So just unfortunate for him. I ended up winning the game really quickly. We now have 20-something minutes until the 7th round, so 2 more rounds. We are right there, ready to go. Hopefully we can get it this time for you guys. I will see you after round 7. All right, guys, apologies for the shitty light, but it's dark now, so we got 2 updates for you guys. Round 7, we were against a voiceless voice player, and you guys know how I feel about time rules. He slow played the crap out of me. When I tell you, we didn't go to game 2 until there was 6 minutes on the clock. Like, he just sat there and he took, like, way too long to activate his cards, and he, like... you guys know slow players. I don't need to explain it to you. So, we took our 2nd loss. Though we can still make it into the top 16 for our invite, because we won our round 8. Our round 8 was against another voiceless voice, and we, unfortunately for my opponent, got a quick 2-0. So we are hoping that we can slide into that top 16. I did the math. If there are no draws, which there will be, but if there are no draws, 11 of the X2s make it and 5 do not. So my tiebreakers would need to be really bad. One of my tiebreakers I know is because it's my friend Dawson and he dropped after round 4. The other tiebreaker is currently playing at table 3. So if he wins, my tiebreakers are decently enough that I should be able to skirt in. We will let you guys know once we see the pairings. Guys, we have standings. So we're waiting to see whether or not I made it in this madhouse. Oh gosh, the nerves are real right now. All right. Excuse me, I'm super short. Excuse me, short guy coming through. There we are, I got it. Hard to see at this angle, but I am at 12th.